Well, we're welcoming Amy Kuronen to The Lift now. Amy, thanks for being here.
Thank you so much for having me.
We are glad to have you, definitely. So you're an attorney. You've come on The Lift once before. You're here to help us, help the young adults in our life get prepared for the next step that they're taking.
That's right.
Who specifically are we talking about here?
Well, you were just mentioning the back to school initiative, and that's actually the back to school time of year made me think about this. I'm really thinking about young adults, seniors, or young students starting their senior year in high school.
Okay.
People who have very recently graduated from high school and are out in either furthering their education or in the work world, in the military. That's who I'm thinking about with this, and also, to be honest, really their parents and grandparents who are might be a little more interested in the topic at hand.
Yes, absolutely. So what kind of legal issues come up when someone graduates from high school and goes into the military, these things that we're talking about?
Right. Well, so Baihley, the problem is that you know, you're so used, as a parent, you're so used to taking care of things for your children and having the information you need to make decisions for them.
Yep.
Once your child turns 18, you really no longer have the legal authority to do that. And so then if there's ever an emergency, you know, for example, if your child was in a car accident or something, you may not be able to be involved in any of the decision making. You may not even be able to receive information. And that's a huge problem, because really, who should be making the decisions for your children at that point?
Yeah.
And then there can be things that are far less burden, or far less sad. Like, for example, your child is traveling and would like you to be able to help them with things like their banking or something like that.
Yep.
So it's those types of situations where parents either need to step in or their children would like them to step in.
And you need something in writing to do this.
You do.
So what kind of legal documents should people be thinking about?
So there are two legal documents that would be very helpful, that are necessary really in these situations. One is a power of attorney. In Minnesota, it's called a statutory short form power of attorney.
Okay.
And then there's the healthcare directive, and the two different things. The power of attorney deals with personal business, legal matters, that type of thing, and the healthcare directive with medical decisions.
Okay. I remember doing this myself when I was studying abroad.
Yes.
Before we went, and we probably should have done it even sooner than that, because I was, I think, 20 or so when I studied abroad, but I remember setting all of that up before I left the country with my family.
Smart.
Yeah. Is this something you need to hire an attorney to do? Are there ways to do it on your own?
Yes. So that you absolutely can DIY it.
Okay.
And for healthcare directives, you can obtain them from, I'm sure, your doctor's office, at the hospital, and there are forms online.
Okay.
The power of attorney is also a form document. That document, though, and I'm biased, of course, you know, I feel an attorney can always be helpful, but the power of attorney, there are several different versions, and that's where it might be helpful to get a bit of legal advice as to which is the right form for you to use, the right version.
Yeah, it never hurts to get a professional opinion on something like this, right?
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah,
yes.
That's wonderful. Well, thank you very much for your expertise today.
Thank you.
We appreciate it.